Hello, and welcome to Fortune from Faye tarot card readings for February 2026. This one is for Scorpio, so if your sun, moon, or rising is Scorpio. I personally am a Scorpio sun and moon, so this is for me as well. Right, sorry, just tapping off the energy. This is a general reading, so not all of it may resonate with you, but whatever doesn't resonate with you, that's fine. Please feel free to leave it there and take what does. If you'd like to book in for a personal reading, please feel free to message, and we can arrange that for you. Oh, we've got patience has jumped out. Your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realise. Still, they need nurturing and patience. We don't always get everything straight away. Sometimes we have to wait a bit longer for things to come through, for the timing to be right. Oh, okay, we've got two here. Right. Extra. We always read an extra card if it drops out. If I drop half deck, that's just because I'm clumsy. If I drop like two, then we read that because that is relevant. So for using this one at the moment, the Archangel Oracle cards. The next deck that I will be using is the Tarot of the Night deck. Don't be scared, they're perfectly beautiful, even though they do look a bit dark in places, but they're lovely. We don't do scary readings here anyway, so you don't need to be scared. And we also are using the Energy Oracle cards. And at the very end, I am going to do a Messages from Heaven card, which we will then pick a person you want a message from, and then that is their message to you from that person. Messages from Heaven deck is just a lovely one if you're not sure where to start with an oracle deck and you want somewhere nice to start, and you want a connection to spirit, to your spirit family, anyone that you've lost in the past, then that's a really nice place to start. So what have we got with this patience one? Things are happening more rapidly than you realize, but you still need to take things slowly sometimes and let things happen. Oh, we've got the Death card here. But that's not scary because this is our Scorpio card. This is for Scorpio, this card. It is reinvention. It's the death and then the rising of the phoenix. So yeah, that's amazing. There's been a death of old, end of old cycles and a start of new cycles. Maybe people pleasing. You used to try and please people before, and now you just go, no, I don't think so anymore. I'm not dealing with that. The phrase that jumps into my brain is not my circus, not my monkeys. It's not my problem. I don't need to worry about that. And you've got the Seven of Pentacles. A lot of work has been done. So you have been working hard. There's seven pentacles there so far. But you've still got to keep moving because there's still more to be done. Still definitely more to be done. Oh, they are turning over like crazy things today. Oh, and we've got the Fool, the Empress, Death. We got some big cards here. Apparently, us Scorpios have there's some big stuff coming up. Oh, and we've got Three of Wands. Okay, right. Let's check these. So let's check patience again. So Archangel Jophiel. Let's just have a quick chat about her. Jophiel helps us experience more grace and peace in our lives through slowing down and noticing the beauty that already surrounds us. She asks us to savor and enjoy each moment rather than hinging our happiness on some future goals. Enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey to where you're going. It's really important. You can't just spend the whole year waiting for that one holiday that you have, that one big holiday you have abroad per year, because you spend, oh no, your holiday's 2 or 3 weeks. You spend 11 months and 1 week or 2 weeks really not enjoying yourself. And you have to enjoy the journey. Otherwise, what's the point in it? How can you, and you have to sometimes find creative ways to join that, enjoy that journey. New things are ending and new things are starting. So it's the phoenix rising from the ashes. Something is completely, Scorpios are really good at everything like burns to the ground and it looks like it's a complete mess. And then suddenly something's created out of nothing and you actually have something amazing. If you look at your life between now and 2 years ago, what have you managed to create from nothing? What have you managed to create from maybe some awkward or bad situations? You're not quite there. You've got more to go money wise. So Pentacles is your money, your material things. You've got further to go with this. You don't need to be worried about money, but there's more you can be doing. You've got more work to do. You've got to keep going. There's a bit more work to be done to push things forwards. But you've got to have patience and take your time, that the universe will, things will happen in the right time. So we've got clairsentience, Archangel Raguel. Notice your reoccurring physical and emotional feelings as they signify divine guidance. Okay, let's have a look at this. So clairsentience is your just knowing things. Like when you just know the answer to something and you don't know how you know the answer, or you just don't want to get involved with a group of people or something. You just know, no, I can't be dealing with that. That's what this is about. Please honour your feelings. Don't be afraid of deep emotions or intense feelings. I can help you distinguish between your own feelings and those of others. So Scorpios are room readers as well. We'll walk into a room, we've read that room, we've figured out who's talking to who and what's going on. And it's thoroughly exhausting. Sometimes you pick up on other people's energy and it's not your energy, it's someone else's. You're not actually you're not actually feeling your energy, they're feeling theirs. So with the Two of Wands, you, if you've got a couple things you're passionate about, you don't have to hold on to everything so tightly. You can put one down, pick one up and work on that a lot more. So if it's other people's feelings that you need to deal with but they're not yours, you can put them down and leave them. They're not going to be your problem. They are that person's problem, and if they need help with it, they can ask you for that help. You got the Empress, so you've got like the feminine fertility type of feeling here. So you've got plenty, you can take those emotions and use them to put them into something, to create something from it, which is quite a unique thing to be able to do, to allow yourself to create something from a feeling and how you want others to feel. You want them to be able to deal with their own emotions and not have to deal with other people's all the time. So it's quite an important thing to be doing. You need to learn how to distinguish what's yours and what's other people's. So what else does it say? So Archangel Raguel, like an air traffic controller, Raguel oversees archangels and angels, ensuring harmony, cooperation, and order amongst them. In the same way, he helps you sort your feelings, enabling you to notice, understand, and follow them. Sometimes your feelings aren't healthy for you. Like you might feel that people are against you, and they're not actually real. No one is against you. It's not actually how it is. sometimes you have to move forward from that and actually realize how it is, and that's your own belief that you hold about yourself, not beliefs that they hold about you, so you can move forward then. Yeah, so learn to distinguish what's you, what's other people, what you should be taking forward and what you should be leaving behind. Especially with this death card, big there's a whole big thing. You need to drop the old things, let the new things come in. And this is my colours too. I've got pink hair and I wear a lot of black. So we've got Divine Order is the next one. Let's see what it says about that one. So Archangel Raguel. Okay, so we got two Raguels, one Jophiel and one Haniel. Okay. Everything is how it needs to be right now. Look past the illusions and see the underlying order. A win-win situation is brewing, with solutions that are fair to everyone involved. This requires you to have blind faith that heaven is working behind the scenes to extract the higher good for all. Ask me to buoy your faith if it wavers. Use positive affirmations and prayers and keep your spirit high. Above all, make sure that your conversations about the situation involve positive and optimistic words and phrases. So Raguel has a beautiful pale blue energy. Right, we've got blue lights going on here, like the sky on a perfect spring morning. He is the archangel who guides people to act in fair and just ways, and Raguel gives us faith in humanity's essential goodness. Wearing or holding an aquamarine crystal will align you with Raguel's kind and wise persona. We've also got sensitivity here. You are extra sensitive to energies and emotions right now. Honor yourself and your feelings. Okay, so I would say it's okay to take time to yourself. If you feel that the world is a bit noisy right now and you need to take a step back and just let other people carry on, and sometimes you just need a break from people. Peopling can be a bit much at times, especially when you pick up on other people's energy. So sensitivity is a beautiful and powerful thing, and there's no such thing as being too sensitive. Your sensitivity helps you know the truth about situations and the people, and it's important for you to trust and follow these hunches. Avoid harsh situations and chemicals. Know that it's safe for you to feel deep emotions as they're part of your sensitivity. Visualize the two of us sealed in a beautiful bluish white light. This light dissolves to any lower energies and transmutes them into love. Haniel helps us honour our natural cycles, moods, and rhythms. She assists us in embracing all aspects of ourselves, including strengths, setbacks, and shadows. Call upon her if you ever feel unsure or bad about yourself. Haniel will help you appreciate yourself and see how beautiful you are right now. So with this one, we've got the Fool. The Fool is very light energy. It's about exploring and taking that step and not feeling so what's the word? And not feeling so worried or scared about moving on and trying new things, and not worrying about the failure. Not worrying about what moving forward's going to be like. Just having a go, because the worst case scenario is something fails and you have to take a step back and try it a different way. Try to move forward with that intrepidation, like that excitement that you want to start something new, that you want to see how it works out without trying to control it. Got the Three of Wands. Yeah, this came up earlier. It's okay to grab your wand, grab what you're passionate about, and take it forward with excitement. Just get to know your own personal self. And once you know your own personal self, you do not have to worry about someone insulting you, because someone cannot insult you if you know who you are and how you do things. They're not going to be able to insult you. So that sensitivity is learning who you are and what you're about. And someone could say, someone could, I don't know, someone could say something that potentially in the past would have upset you, but you've learnt to live with your inner demons and you know what you're like and who you are, and it doesn't matter because you don't need to worry about that anymore. It's not actually going to be a problem because you know who you are. I nearly forgot about this deck. So we're going to pick out 3 pieces of advice now for us Scorpios to see what can help us through February. What's going to help us move forward and deal with that sensitivity and patience and exciting things. So we've got the Death card, we've got 2 skulls. We've got skull in each thing basically. So old things are going to die and new things are going to come forwards for us. Ooh. All tied up, okay. Odd. Let's see what that says in a minute. What that says about that in a minute. That one's sticking out. The Magician and the Mirror. Okay, we haven't had a magician yet so far in this slot. We just need one more card to pop out. Oh, or was that 2? We've got 1, 2. Okay, we're going to have those. Okay, so we've got Magician in the Mirror, Healer of the Ages. Right, let's see what all tied up is. Okay, so if you're feeling, this is if you're feeling severely stuck and there's trauma going on around you. There's nothing actually really tying you up, but these feeling other people's emotions could be what's tying you up here. It could be what's stopping you from moving forwards. So learn to not let other people tie you up. Just be you and do what you actually want to do. Deal with those things that you need to. Cut cords with people if you need to. It's all things that you need to do if you want to be able to move forward. You don't have to carry other people's stuff. There could be someone actually causing deceit in your life or talking about you behind your back. Just ignore them. Cut those ties. It's linked to this. Cut ties with people. You don't also have to resolve situations. You can leave situations and just let karma come back. Just leave them. If someone's like been watching you, seeing what you're up to, that type of thing, just let them carry on doing what you want to do. If they're trying to cause deceit in your life, then they can't cause it if you cut ties from them. They can try and make other people believe it, but you don't always get to resolve situations with people. Sometimes you have to put up with the fact that you just need to move forward and deal with your own peace. It's not actually, there's nothing you can do about that. And once you make your peace with that and you move forward, it releases you. So next we've got Healer of all ages. The powerful being brings the force of ancient wisdom and profound healing. The light of divine consciousness pours from his hands and heart, flowing to you with love and power for healing intention. Okay, this sounds like Reiki to me. So I am a Reiki practitioner and I haven't done any Reiki for about, say, 3 months now because I had chest pain and I can't heal other people if I poorly myself like that. So I have a Reiki session booked in for next month. So I think that's for me. That's for just starting my Reiki. But there is healing around you. If you feel drawn to learn Reiki or try Reiki, give it a go. See what you think. There's you can have Reiki, distance Reiki, if you don't want to go to someone. They can send it across the world to you to any time and place. So yeah, there'll be someone. There's people on videos on TikTok and stuff that will send Reiki through reels. So yeah, go and have a look if you feel interested. I do at the moment currently do Reiki in person. I am practicing my distance Reiki, so that's something I have in progress at the moment. So I am hoping to provide that later on. But this card screams Reiki to me. It's about healing, sending healing energy. Reiki practitioners are not necessarily special people because they can do it. They have had the attunement to actually open up the chakras and be able to deliver that healing. So being a Reiki practitioner doesn't make you any better or worse than anyone else. It just means that you've had that training, but also you've practiced and you've put the hard work in with it and actually spent hours practicing, because I spent quite a long time doing free sessions for people in return for like feedback. So yeah, if you want to try Reiki, find your local Reiki practitioner, and I'd say it's a bit like a massage. Don't go with the first one. If you don't like the first person you have Reiki with, find someone else, because everyone does it differently. And the last piece of advice we've got is the Magician and the Mirror. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. The Magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action. Oh, there we go. There we go there. And in his right hand is the vortex of water and light of reflection. So us Scorpios are a water sign, but we're quite a fiery water sign, because Scorpions are not meant to be in the sea, whereas Pisces, the fish, and Cancer, the crab, are meant to be in the sea. So we're sort of a fiery, spicy water sign. So that's why we can see things that maybe other people wouldn't be, and probably why this clairsentience, sensitivity, and this has all come up, because it's all like you can see past what other people can see. You can read that room. Yeah, lots of divine stuff going on here. You've got all the power there, but do take that step. Have fun with it. See what happens. Don't be afraid of things maybe not succeeding in the way that you want them to. See what happens. Sometimes you have to take a step forward and take a step back and try a different route. Right, this one is definitely wanting to come out. We are easing the blockages which are holding you back. Go for it. So this is from the person that you've asked for a message from. So whoever you wanted that message from, they're saying they're easing the blockages which are holding you back. Right, I'm going to do one more. Right, I want you to think of a person, a dog. I am going to think of my little dog Ellie, because it is over a year now since we lost her. So I'm going to think of my little dog Ellie. And this card here is from Ellie for me. And it's for you from whoever you would like a message from. I would love to know who you want the message from, who you've picked to have the message from, and if it resonates with you. Oh, right, they all want to jump out now. Just got one. Oh, we've got two. Okay, we're going to read two then, in that case. So these messages are from me, from my little dog Ellie. Continue to grow by seeking new knowledge. We applaud your efforts. Lovely. And never forget you are loved. Love never dies. Oh, that's very pretty. Thank you very much, Ellie. That's much appreciated. Well, I hope some of this resonated with you. This is going to be on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. Please like, follow, subscribe. It really helps me if you do subscribe to the YouTube channel, or if you follow us on TikTok, all that type of thing. and gets my interactions up. That's really, really helpful. But do follow us on Facebook. Sometimes there is giveaways on there, and sometimes I might do a reading that's just for TikTok or just for Facebook or something like that. So please do follow us on all the channels. And I hope that that resonated with you, and I'd love to hear your feedback. So I hope you have a magical day, and I hope you have a magical February, because it looks like there's some really big stuff happening. So just make sure you prepare yourself for February, because it looks like it's going to be amazing, but you might need a bit of rest at some point. But I hope you have a magical day, and I will see you all soon.